Okay, perfect. Let me get the slideshow going, start. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Tanya Sheldon, and I am so excited that you're here with us. And if you're watching this playback, hello and welcome. I get the honor and privilege tonight of sharing with you a company that I have been a part of for over 13 years now, and that company is called LifeVantage. It came into my life in 2011 at a perfect time. I had tried 7 other companies before I tried LifeVantage. Yes, 7. And at the time that this was introduced to me, I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 little girls, and I wanted a way to bring an extra income to my family. But I also had a husband that was very ill. He just had a lot of dysfunction happening in his body, and it was happening at an age in his life when it shouldn't have been. And I was searching for answers for that as well. And what happened is a friend shared with me an ABC Primetime investigative report. And I'm going to share a little bit more about that with you. But that exposed me to the world of LifeVantage, and it literally checked all the boxes for me. And here we are 13 years later. So, LifeVantage, we call ourselves an activation company. And what that means is we want to give you a blend of ingredients, good food-based ingredients, herbs, that when you put them together, they will activate your body's own pathways. We want your body to activate and turn on what it already has. We don't want to turn off anything. We just want to get your body functioning the way that God designed it to function. And as you can see here, we lie in the, what am I looking for? We lie in these different categories. That's the word of daily essentials. These work with the circadian rhythm of your body, anti-aging, heart and eye health, skincare, hair care, energy, immunity, and canine. And what we do is you take the products to make what your body needs to turn on those messengers. So I had talked about an ABC Primetime Investigative Report. This was done in 2005. But it is just as amazing today as it was back then. And what happened was John Quinones, ABC News, went in and did an investigative report on the researcher and scientist that created our flagship product called Protandem. And they found that Protandem activates a pathway in your body called NRF2. And that pathway turns on your body's own antioxidant enzymes. So they went in to debunk his findings, and they could not do it. Typically, when ABC News goes in to do an investigative report, they're chasing the guy down in the parking lot after. That did not happen here. They even did a blood test on John Quinones. They found after 2 weeks, his oxidative stress levels were that of an infant child. And after 30 days, they could not distinguish the blood between an 80-year-old and a 20-year-old. That is significant, and that is a big deal, and that caught my attention. Now, what is oxidative stress, though? When you look at this wheel, I would find it hard-pressed if anyone could look at this and not find something on there that has not either affected them directly or someone in their life. When you have high levels of oxidative stress in your body, that causes dysfunction. And when I got to be a part of this company in 2011, I was told to go to a site called pubmed.gov. It's where researchers and scientists go to get their information and their studies. I typed in oxidative stress at that time, and there were 80,000 studies on it. Today, there are close to 400,000 studies showing you that it is not a good thing to have high levels of it. So Protandem NRF2 is clinically proven a plant-based product with 5 herbs to reduce your oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. Now, when this was introduced to me, I went to PubMed and I was told, type in oxidative stress, what the product lowers, and then anything I can think of in my family history. And I did that. I thought of everything from heart attacks, acne, strokes, you name it. I would put oxidative stress and that disease in the search engine and see if there were studies that came up. And every time I did that, there were studies that came up. So for me, it became common sense for me that I was taking a multivitamin, didn't really know what it was doing for me, didn't do a lot of research on it. But when I heard that oxidative stress lowers everything that is directed to my family history, it just made sense to me that I would want to make sure that I'm taking something to lower that oxidative stress. So I've been taking Protandim Nerve 2 for over 13 years and I never intend to stop. Now, after the ABC report aired, John Quinones said for more information, go to abcnews.com. And there were researchers and scientists from all around the world that did. And one such study that came from that is by Washington State University. And here is a claim that they made in their study. They said, while no doubt it is too early to make a conclusion, it is difficult to escape the suggestion that we may be on the verge of a new literature on health effects of NRF2, which may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. NRF2, that's a pathway we are talking about that our flagship product, Protandim, turns on. And they are stating that that pathway may become the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Do you think that's significant? It blows my mind that that is here and we are capable of sharing this with you. Thank goodness it's not sitting on a store shelf. We tried that. After the ABC report aired, they put it on the store shelves. Let me real quick here. I'm gonna make sure I get everybody muted. There we go. 1 second, everybody. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. More people pop on and we'll be all set. Okie dokie. Back to the slide. Okay. So, like I said, there were researchers and scientists all over the world that started those studies and did those for us. And to have a plant-based product that has studies on it as a combined sum, that is not normal. I didn't know that when I heard about Protandim Nerve 2. I thought that there were probably studies on every plant-based product, and there's not. I have looked up many in my time since I've been a part of this company, and Protandim NRF2 is the only one still to date that I know of that has peer-reviewed studies on PubMed behind it. You can find plenty of studies on the herbs and ingredients on their own, but to find them on the product as a whole that's natural and plant-based, that is not normal. So after the ABC report aired, that's where I was. They had people that they wanted to put it on the store shelf because so many people wanted the product. But sitting on a store shelf, no one knew what it did. So it sat on a store shelf. They didn't sell very much. They were going to sell off the company. But the gentleman that came in said, what if you just change your distribution method? That's why I get to tell you about it today, because they put it in the hands of people. And when we like something and we see that it's working for us, we want to tell people about it. And when you can make a business out of it, it's such a beautiful thing. So this is our flagship product, Protandim NRF2. I never intend to stop taking this. This is fundamental. And as you will see, blending Protandim Nerve 2 with our other products, there is a beautiful synergy that takes place. And when you activate this Nerve 2 pathway, again, you're taking Protandim, 5 herbs, and it's making your body's own antioxidants. And your body's own antioxidants are 1,000,000 times stronger than any supplement or any other antioxidant that you could ever take. So it is a very amazing product. So we took Protandim and we branded the name Protandim and we put it into 2 other products that activate 2 other pathways in your body. Now, if you listen to any health podcast today, you are going to hear these terms. You're going to hear oxidative stress, which is what Protandim Nerve 2 lowers. You're going to hear about mitochondrial dysfunction, which is what our next Protandim product, NRF1, it turns on your body's mitochondria, which is the energy in the powerhouse of your cell. We want our cells to have energy. We want them happy. And then the third is Protandim NAD. NAD is becoming a big buzzword, and we activate your NAD in your body by 100% in 24 hours. That is cleaning the cell. It's detoxifying that cell. So when we put these together, there's this synergy that happens, and that synergy makes this duo we call it the trisynergizer. And when you take the Protandim trisynergizer, you are amplifying your body's antioxidants, your mitochondrial dysfunction, or the functionality of it, and you're revving up that NAD in your body. And look what they found when you take them together. 73% increase in the gene responsible for fighting oxidative stress, 90% increase in the genes responsible for mitochondrial health, the energy of the cell, 120% increase in mitochondrial turnover, getting you those new cells, those healthy cells, 128% increase in the NAD pathway, and 227% increase in the central enzyme for NAD synthesis. Again, it's cleaning out the cell. It's putting the garbage men to work to make sure that the cell is clean and happy. That is our trisynergizer, and that is a kind of synergy that happens when you layer our products with Protandim Nerve 2. Now, our collagen is set above the rest. I'm telling you, it's good and it's good for you. We came out with this a few years ago after there were a lot of collagens already on the market, but ours is a liquid, so it's going to be more soluble in the body, and it also has a key ingredient of ruby red quinoa extract. We have studies on our collagen. Our collagen also activates your body's own collagen production. And as you can see in our study, week 0 to week 8, the collagen density went from 30.5, it over doubled to 68.5. That is a big deal, because we want our bones and our organs and our tissues to have cushion and to have that collagen in them. And our collagen starts decreasing very quickly as we get older. And the more collagen we have and the more we're replenishing it in our body, the better it's going to be for our joints and tissues. So yes, of course, we paired it with Protandim Nerve 2. And every time we do that, I'm telling you, they come away and they're blown away by the studies that come from layering them together and the synergy that happens. And what they found when they put these together, we call it our healthy glow stack. It stops the cellular stress cycle. It helps what's called fibroblast cells in the body reduce unnecessary signals to the immune system and recover from a constant stress cycle. Do you want the cells of your body to recover faster from stress? I know I do, especially today, right? Like our environment, everything around us is at a heightened state more than it ever has been before. We need to exercise, we need to eat well, we need to take care of ourselves, but our bodies need extra support. And that's what we're able to give you in a synergistic way. So this healthy glow stack is 100% increase in type 1 collagen production in just 8 weeks. Most collagens on the market will have up to maybe 6 different types of collagen in them. We have 10 types of collagen in ours. It's a phenomenal product. These are some before and afters of people that have taken it. What you're going to see is Bobby on the left, he had weight loss with our healthy glow stack. That wasn't an uncommon thing that we saw, just getting rid of the stress in the cell, inflammation. People that I know were wearing dresses and skirts for the first time in a very long time because the elasticity and the tone of their skin had changed. I even had a friend that had to get, she was going in for a breast reduction and she'd been on collagen for a while. And in the midst of that, when she went in to get her surgery, the doctor said, I have to revamp and revise the entire surgery because the elasticity of your skin has changed so much. That's a beautiful thing. So then we're going to highlight our energy category, and that is called Axio. When you take Axio, whether decaf or caffeinated, we have both, you are making brain messengers and an energy in your body that is a sustained, calm energy. It gives you clarity, it allows you to focus, and it allows you to do so in a calm state. And the best stories that we saw from this in the beginning that I think really started having adults starting to take it were from children. So this is a 9-year-old after 1 week, and he was on Axio and Protandim Nerf 2. And you can see the difference that obviously took place in his ability to focus and slow down and do his work. And that's what was happening. Teachers were calling home saying, "What are you doing?" They're paying attention, they're getting along with kids better, they're doing their schoolwork, they're not misbehaving. You can see when you take Axio in children, especially when they have maybe a disorder of like having trouble not paying attention, you will see the effects instantly. I have seen it in my daughter when she was in school, when she would feel overwhelmed by a lot of schoolwork, she would make an Axio, and I'm telling you, it's like a light turned on, and she was able to get her work done. And she was calmer. She just became calmer. So, now into our skincare category. I love this because, oh my goodness, we just got another award for our skincare system for it being rated a 0 and a 1 on the Think Dirty app, meaning it's super clean. What you're seeing on the screen in the big red container, that's our True Renew. It is a retinol alternative and it has cranberry peptides in it. But our entire skincare system is just 4 steps. But those 4 steps have won 2 awards now. Best in Biz awards. Now, these are judges that are from all different areas of the sphere, from Forbes to other big name magazines. I can't even think of the names now, but they come together and they find the best in the biz. They've had this for 14 years now in all different categories. And we were the best skincare product again. We've won that twice now. Best in Biz award. This product, I'm telling you, it's so luxurious on your face. I live in a very, very dry climate in Idaho, and to have this skincare system, I think along with the collagen, like I don't know, I just don't have that problem anymore. I just know that hydration is key, especially as we get older, and you're going to get it in this system. It's so phenomenal. So then just last October, we came out with a brand new product. We entered into the weight management category, and we have what's called Mind Body, and boy, does it ever affect your mind body. So this product is activating your GLP-1 hormone. I'll be honest, up until this launched, I thought GLP was the shot. I did not know it was a hormone in my body, and I'm kind of upset that no one had ever told me or educated me on that. I just feel like with the functionality it has and how important of a role it plays in our body, it should be something that we all know exists and that we all try to get control of. I thought that I was designed to be Mrs. Sweet Tooth and that loving sugar, loving sweets, loving pastries, loving ice cream was just the way Tanya was created and nobody could change it. That is not how we were created. We were not created to want sugar and crave sugar. That is what has happened to us because of our surroundings, because of processed food, because of the things that have been introduced into our environment. We were designed to be able to crave the things that our body knows it needs to sustain itself and to have energy. And your GLP-1, when it is not activated and it is not functioning properly, maybe it's because of a leaky gut, a bad gut, whatever it may be, that connection between the gut and the brain is so vital for having and not getting dysfunction as we age. I can't tell you how important this hormone is. It talks to your pancreas, it talks to your liver, it helps with blood sugar, insulin levels, letting your body know, here's what I just took in, and here's what we have, and here's what else I might need from you, or here's what I don't need right now so you can rest. That is what the GLP-1 hormone does. So ours is a 2-step system. And the 2 steps, you take 2 pills in the morning on an empty stomach. That's our MB core. That's going to activate the pathway. And then 30 minutes later, or whenever you want, at least 30 minutes later, we have this food-based phenomenal product called MB Enhanced that's filled to the brim with so much goodness. So much goodness. Your children could take this. It's filled with so much good stuff. So this is a clinical study that we did on the GLP, our mind-body system. Participants were in a 12-week human clinical study, and here's what we saw. The GLP-1 hormone was increased by an average of 140%. People lost 9 pounds in 8 weeks. No one stepped on the scale until 8 weeks, and then up to 25 pounds at 12 weeks. 100% lost no muscle. That is super important. We need muscle working for us as we age. Lost up to 27% in visceral fat. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. Yes, I did. And 95% had decreased sugar cravings. Yes, I did, even through the holidays. How do you do that? Oh my goodness. It's just this system makes you want to live a healthier life. It makes you want to do more for your body because you finally are regulating and working in a way that you were meant to work. You get this mental clarity, you get this mental energy, this brain fog is gone, you have a better mood. You just really function the way you were designed to do. Have I said that enough? So the healthy weight stack, of course we put it with Protandim. Of course we did. And there's synergy that happened again. And look what it did. This study was just released, okay? And this study says that the healthy weight stack is like the renovation crew, activating 22 new genes to restore, rebuild, and renew internal organs. Internal organs. Look what else it said. It helps tissue cells remain structurally strong. It helps tissue cells regenerate. It is improving coordination, signaling, and impulses with tissue cells and nerves. This just all makes sense to me because I know that I have been feeling this. I had a girlfriend tell me this weekend that when she hit menopause, she out of nowhere had these joint pains in her hips that were never there before. With GLP, that hip pain has gone away. And this tells us why. It helps tissue remain structurally strong. As a grandparent, don't you want to be able to pick up your grandchildren, play with your grandchildren, tie your shoes, bend over, put your shoes on, be able to be active? Like, this is so much more than weight loss. This is truly about getting your body to function in a really, really healthy way and improving coordination and signaling. That's just that gut brain connection. It just makes sense if that's what it does. So it's amplified. Here's some more genes that it's turning on. It amplified metabolism with 9 new fat and fatty acid pathways. Oh, yes, please. It amplified oxidative stress protection. We already got that in Protandim, and now it's amplifying it because of these. Same thing we saw with the trisynergizer, same thing we see with collagen, with 4 new antioxidant pathways. That's a big deal because, again, when we go back to the studies, high oxidative stress leads to a lot of dysfunction. It's not a good thing. So pictures are worth 1,000 words, right? And here are some before and afters for you. This is 8 weeks. This is for her. She was on the Mind Body System, Protandim, and liquid collagen. This for her was day 4. Okay, this is not normal, but obviously there was some inflammation happening in her body, and look what those products did for her. We call those the Fab Four, the Mind, Body, Protandim, and Liquid Collagen, and we do sell that as a stack. This is our sweet dear friend, Gloria Brinker. I'm telling you, Gloria is a functional health coach, and she knows her stuff. And she has said she's tried many fad diets in her life. She's a pear-shaped woman, and she says she's never been able to really get the lower body to lose weight. And that all changed with this system. If anybody's got a healthy gut, it's Gloria Brinker because that's what she focuses on. And for the first time in her life this winter, she was able to buy boots that zip up over her calves. She didn't even call them calves. She said they were her cows. And she was able to lose weight in her lower body and buy boots that zipped up. That's so cool. Here's some more for you, October to January. This is Al Benjamin. Al has an incredible story. If you have been invited and you're a part of our Live Life Activated community, we'll be sharing his story in there soon. He shared it tonight on his personal page, but this system has really changed his life, and he's a vet as well. So even with his PTSD, his mind, it's really done amazing things for him. And this is my friend Marcy. And it's hard to see this, I know. Let me go back here, but this is just some of the lab work that has changed for her. Up above here is her A1C, or it's her cholesterol, how her cholesterol's gone down. I had it written down at one point, but I can't see what it did here. Her A1C went down, cortisol levels went down, uric acid, insulin, like all of these changed for her. Uric acid's huge too, you guys, because that's what that's what affects a lot of people, like when they have gout and really, really disruptive and painful disorders. So to sum it up, when you look at our products, we've got Protandem that's going to lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. We've got our collagen that's going to increase catalase, an antioxidant enzyme, by 202% in 60 days. And then in 90 days, we've got our mind body that's going to increase your GLP-1 production by an average of 140%. Our products are phenomenal. And if you want to see the science, we've got it. It's right on our website. We can send you the links directly as well. Everything is very, very transparent. So to round this out really quickly, we take the products to make what your body needs to function at its best. But also when it comes to the business, I know this can be the uncomfortable part, but I'm telling you, this can be as much of an impact, even if it's not for you right now. Who do you know that is looking for some extra income? This has been the most humbling way for me in the last 13 years to be able to take care of my family, bring in extra income, grow myself, and help a lot of people. I wouldn't take any of it back. I'm so glad I said yes to the business. And the most beautiful thing is when you can find a way to solve problems for people, you are going to win big. And when we look at the trends of today, 82% of Americans are trying to manage their weight. 120 million are trying to actively lose weight. 3 out of 5 are experiencing low energy or exhaustion. And 43% are experiencing chronic pain. And 62% are trying to use some kind of anti-aging product. Now, our company, LifeVantage, is beautiful. We have the most phenomenal corporate staff. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Our stock has gone bananas because of the study that just came out on GLP-1, our second. And then also we are completely debt-free. We've been featured in the most amazing publications, and they don't even have other network marketing companies in there. We've been put with other innovative, tech-forward companies because of the space that we have and the way we design our products and the way they activate. But when we look at the trends as well, to find something that will go with the trends, this GLP-1 space is where it's at. If you look at some of the trends here, it says that the GLP-1 market is expected to be 138 billion and 200 billion by 2031. 200 billion by 2031. People are going to continue to look for a solution. I'm telling you, the more ours is on the market, the more we're learning about it, the more we're learning about the body, and the more I can't wait to see the 6-month and year results for people that stick with this. It's not an easy journey for everybody, but boy, do you learn a lot about your body. And we can always just play with the amount of scoops you take, how much you're taking, what you do, when you take it. I'm telling you, if it's working and if your body is talking to you with it and things are happening, that means something needs to change in your body. And so sticking with it makes all the difference. So you can make money in this business by just sharing product and bringing in customers. You can grow a team or lead a movement. So with customers, you have the ability to just be like an affiliate and have affiliate sales, and you can make up to 40% back on customer sales. There's different tiers when you bring in customers, but it's completely up to you when you decide to become a consultant, how you want to build this business. Or if you want to bring in a team and make more of a leveraged income for future to make a legacy. That's why I do this. It's such a beautiful way. I mean, when I got into this a week later, my husband got laid off from his job, and we've been through a lot of valleys since I said yes. And because I said yes, this leveraged income that I've created has been a saving grace for us time and time again. Now, this is the average income that people are making on average in the company. And I will tell you, we know people that are making this at the top, and it is very real, that are making even more of that. And they are people that are still working, they're still supporting, they're still leading, they're still helping everyone, because we want to take this company to $1 billion company, and we are sitting at 225 million. We have a ways to go. And so we need more people telling the story of what these products do and helping more people. And I'm telling you too, this extra 250 to 1600, that was a sweet spot for us. That was a big life-changing moment for us. And it really helped us fill the gap in so many areas in our life when things were hard. So these are just a few of our team members that I wanted to highlight. Vicky here is in Omaha, Nebraska, in the Omaha area. And Vicky got in for the people. She wanted community, and she learned little by little by little that this could become a really great and safe place for her to find herself. And she has been on the most beautiful personal development journey. And the way that she has grown and who she is today, I am here for it. And she is growing a business along the way, bringing in extra income to her family. Laura is in Vail, Colorado. She's a mom of 7. She homeschooled her kids. She is very, very busy, but she is a science geek. She loves the science of our products, and she loves teaching people the science. And you don't have to know the science. That's just her jam. Vicky and I, that's not our jam. We just want to love on people, and we want to give you the cliff notes of it. And then we plug you into tools that will give you the science. That's what's so great about this business. You don't have to know anything, honestly, because when you become a consultant, everything's given to you. You just you become a connector. You plug people into meetings like this, to videos, and then to someone else that knows more than you. And that's how you learn. You literally get to earn a check while you get to earn a check while you are learning. So there's a place for you no matter what, whether you want to be a customer or a consultant. This is our mind body system. Standing alone, it's 159 or 179, depending on where you get started. And again, we put our products into stacks. So we love seeing the synergy of our products together. You can go to the site of the person that invited you, and you can look at all the stacks. It gives you an extra savings on the products when you buy them together. As a consultant, you pay a one-time fee to get involved, to have this as a business. You get your own website. You get coupons when you start that you can gift to other people for 10% off their first product. And then you're off to the races. Now it's just a matter of helping you get started so we can help you pay for your own product and then take it wherever you want to take it. There's 3 different levels of pricing. There's retail, there's customer, and then there is consultant pricing. And these are just a few of the packs that we have available. The consultant packs offer you the biggest discount to start with product, because we want you to be able to start your own product story sooner rather than later. And then the last thing I want to tell you is we do offer health insurance. This not only shows you that, I mean, this truly shows you that we are a company that is here to stay. We want to take care of our people. You do not have to earn this. This is something that you are eligible for the day that you come in. My family and I have it. We love it so far. It's amazing people that created this insurance company. It's called Clearwater Insurance, and I can't say enough about it. It's been amazing. So I just want you to know that if you were invited to take a look at this information tonight, it was not by chance, it was on purpose. And get back to the person that invited you and tell them where you're at and where you'd like to get started. Maybe you're ready to get going with the products right away. Maybe you want to look a little bit more at the business side of it, or maybe you just need to research and take a little bit more and see where you need to get started. Maybe you need a little bit more time. Either way, we have groups that we can put you into where you can look and get some more information and see more stories. But whatever you want to do, let the person know and they will help you get started. So thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.